I was just curious of what was going to be the next thing. So
So, Michael, she gets to Africa. What's your thoughts? The first day y'all finally seeing each other in person. What's that like?
Well, the first time we met, like the first time I saw her in person, I won't lie, I really don't know how I was feeling. It's the first time I have a direct contact with an American person. You know, not to talk of someone I'm having a relationship with. So it was like a dream. It was like I'm dreaming, but it's real. So I really don't know, and I haven't been through that before. So it was a lot to take in. So I was just trying to, pipe it down. Make sure I'm not, So it's a beautiful thing actually, and I was just, and then okay. So what really made me so, I don't know the right word to use, because then when she was planning on coming, I was talking to her dad, I was talking to her brother, and everybody was like, make sure she good. If you don't make sure she good, if anything happens to her, I'm come for you. So even though I know it's not really, they don't really mean that word, but they're just trying to tell me to keep her safe. So I'm making sure she's safe. You know, sometimes she might want to like follow me to some places I don't want to take her. She'll be like, but I don't want to take her because you know can't really trust nobody like that. And then I was worried at the time because it's the first time in Africa, right? And I know about, I've not been here before, but I know Americans don't really like spicy food. But we Africans, we eat more spicy. Everything we do is spice. So, but the good thing is that because I was scared and I don't really know what to offer, what to give her to eat, you know. But the good thing is that she handled it well. Everything I give to her, she's just making sure it's down. I'm like, oh wow, that's good. And I think it's just only one time we had. I don't know what we had.
was it
Then it was really
yes,
spicy.
hell, you couldn't even eat it.
Yeah, okay. I think I had a pasta sometimes. That was, even me myself, I couldn't eat the pasta because it was too spicy. So
Your sister tore it down though. She ain't play with
yeah,
it.
so that was it. We had a good time. We had a good time. And the first time she was around, yeah, like I said, it was challenging, and it was beautiful at the same time because
And
uh,
it came during the rain season.
yeah, and we couldn't really do much because it was the rainy season she came. So that was it.
And it rained and poured floods.
That's so interesting though. Even on both ends, because I was gonna ask Teresa as well. Like, were you scared? Like, is it safe? Did you have any fears about it being safe too? Like, thinking about how he's like, "Are
Um,
you safe?" We're thinking like, yeah. So, did you have any reservations around that?
honestly, I don't know. Like when I got on the plane, I missed my flight, so I was already like, you know what? God probably don't want me to go. And it was funny because I was talking to him on video, and I said, "Oh dang, I don't think I'm gonna miss a flight." He was like, "Run!" Mind you, if you anybody who's been to Atlanta airport, that's a big airport, and so I didn't know what I was up against. But I made sure the next time when I went, I was just like more familiar and things I knew what happened. But once I got on the plane and everything the next day, because I ended up staying in Atlanta for a night, and got on the plane, we had ate and everything, and I'm like, I'm really on this plane or whatever. One thing I didn't want to feel was the turbulence, but make a long story short, I started to get a little fear in me, and I'm looking all looking all around, and everybody was just like chilled, like quiet, and just like resting and stuff like that. And I don't know, I felt like a peaceful spirit on the plane, so that was able to rest my nerves. I was a little bit nervous to a certain extent, but I don't know, it felt like how you gonna say, I want to use that
Maybe
word, but
anxious?
I wasn't
No.
I wasn't anxious, but I was just like curious and just like ready to see what was going on, and and ready for what's next. So that's mainly it.
Mm-hmm. All right. Okay, so you guys take the leap of faith. You go all the way over to Africa, and y'all get married, right? Or is
Yes.
all right. So how was that? What was that like?
Interesting. From the time getting prepared was a journey, an adventure in itself. Getting everything ready. I got my dress made. I had to go to Old Shady Market. That I'll never forget that experience. And I had to ride the city bus, but that was a van. And I think one of the things was hard, challenging for me because here we was using a mask, and over there then using a mask, but not really like that. So, and then me kind of transitioning into being in a space with more people. So I'm at work, I was already transitioned to that, and we don't have that many. We didn't have that many people around. I'm not working with a lot of people because of we were still COVID was still around. So just going into being in that space was kind of nerve wracking for me because I'm like, oh my god, I don't have my mask on. I'm probably might get COVID or something. But so and it was. But other than that, it was good. But I had that little scare with the stampede inside Old Shady Market. I just heard a big thunder of feet, and all these people came running at me. And his sister was like, "Hold your pocketbook."
What does that mean? Hold your pocketbook. What?
Yeah,
Why?
because they were gonna pickpocket.
Oh wow.
So, and this one was telling me to leave a purse, but he didn't tell me why to leave a purse. So he wanted me to find out the hard way. So it was like, okay. But other than that, they had lot of nice materials there. And after that experience, I said I don't want to look around no more. I'm okay because it kind of brought me back to a time where I was in a space and something similar like that happened, but not really.
Yeah.
And it kind of brought me back. So it's almost like a little PSTD thing going. But yeah. But other than that, after that, we went to the registry and everything like that. We had a lot of people who, good friends of his, that helped. I was already doing more research as far as like about, the older ladies marrying the younger Nigerians and stuff like that. So you actually seen that at the registry, and I'm like, okay, this really do exist. I'm seeing them in person, but I didn't want to like really eyeball because who am I to judge? Love is love, right? So his dad, his sister was there. We got a few friends. That was an interesting moment. So, and that's all I can say about it.
Most girls, when they talk about like their wedding, they think about like all the people they want to invite. So it was like a totally different experience for you all because it's like you there getting married with your new family, right? Like so.
Basically,
Were you
yeah.
nervous?
Uh, yeah. I think the kissing part was a little bit nerve wracking because why they're right there, we're like dead smack in front of the couple of people who were helping with the wedding and ceremony, and they was like, okay, kiss. I'm like, right now? And he just was like, whatever kind of thing. And then like his dad was there, the sister was there, all that was there. So I'm like, hey, so did the best we. So I'm already like not. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not a PDA person. I mean, I think that could be worked in, but yeah. So that's one of the things.
How about for you, Michael? How was it for you? What was it like getting married?
Well, uh, it's new. That's my first time. So
Were
I
you
don't know.
nervous?
Yeah, worse. Then not till we get to the registry. Then I saw um other um um other families too that wants to get married. Like we have. I think that day we got married. There's other people too that got married to like America, like white, which are they're white too, like six couples or more. You
Mhm.
know, I was thinking probably I might be the only one who's trying to get married to America because they will know. You think they will not know once you get there, everybody notice you that oh no, this person is not from here.
Mhm.
Even when they are attending to us. So I was a little bit nervous, but when I got there, I see it wasn't just me alone. Then that gave me a little bit, and then it was going so smooth. Then I guess God actually blessed the day because it rained a little bit that day too.
Yeah.
So that was it. So
In the course of like a year, 2 years at this point, y'all met online, started talking. You visited Africa, and y'all were in the process of like getting Michael over here. And what was your impressions of America?
well, talk about impression of America from someone from Nigeria. So they said, I haven't been here before. So, but there's rumor. They say once you get to America, you're rich. So, and she told me too when we started talking. She always reminding me that, oh, are you with me because of my green card? Yeah, I know. Funny enough, I don't really know about green card. I don't know what it does. I don't know the meaning, but then I read about it. So still, I was still thinking probably there was more thing from it. So I was thinking once I get to America with my green card that she talks about, I might get free money or free like start getting things, start within a month I'm rich. So that was my impression. But